Self-Education Talk 2. My name is Vladimir Uspenskii. Welcome to my channel. Today we will talk about another principle or another method of self-education, but it works for regular education also if you are studying in some university or online, whatever. It really it's really very helpful. So get rid of all the time takers and energy thieves, energy takers. Like, organize the process of your education. That's how I can formulate this principle. And now I'll give you a lot of examples. For first example, this place that you can see right now, I've organized it, but it was not always like this. Right now, I can come to this room, like whatever time I want, midnight or 5 a.m., 5, like when everybody are sleeping, and like I put my headphones and I can play piano, I can record, I can try things, I can record my idea, like a composer idea, because I don't bother anybody. This is you hear it because it's plugged in, but others they don't hear it. So that's how. But it was not organized like this for years. I live in this flat for 4 years, and only a few months ago, finally I I was able to understand that I need this kind of organization. Before, some parts of this pre-organizing I also did, but I think right now it's like it should be, and that's absolutely what saves my time, a lot of time, because I don't need to plug in every day to put 10 seconds or 1 minute or 5 minutes to plug something in, to switch something. I just can come here and start to play. That's super helpful thing. Let me give you more examples. Your attention that you want to put to your education, self-education, could be bothered, could be taken by other people. Yeah. So to organize that part, you can explain to them very with a, like very patiently, explain them that you are learning, especially when you are self-educating. Sometimes people don't understand that you need your time, your place, your space. So explain them, explain to yourself, be relaxed, be patient, like take your time to organize that. So instead of every time you have this kind of conversation with your family members or with somebody who is near to your self-education place, instead of having these conversations every time, just have one or two clear conversation explaining that you need this time. It's only time only for you because you are moving on with this self-education process. You need this for something, because otherwise you will not do that. Yeah. So you have some of your reasons. You want to get to some goals, like or you want to do it for yourself, to improve your soul or your mind or whatever. Explain that to people, and it will help, because then one of these time takers, time thieves, you will beat one more time taker. And let me give you more examples. I let's go to the piano. I think that that's a funny example. This is an electro piano. Okay, so that's not acoustic piano. You don't hear if it's not plugged in, and I think that's a very good example of self-education method that it's very strange that it's an instrument. Yeah, it should give you a sound, so it's important to have it in acoustic variant. But with this one, with electro one, with headphones one, I can play after 9, after 10, after 11, the midnight. I can play. I can when I have time. Or I can get up early and play at 5 o'clock in the morning. With acoustic instrument, I cannot do that in real life if I'm not alone in some forest. Yeah, so that's strange that this acoustic instrument, if I have it in this electro version, that, like, let's say it's not so full version. Yeah, it's some it's not original thing. Yeah, it should be a big thing with all those strings inside to feel all those things. But for self-education, for learning things, this one is better, and that's an interesting case because really, in real life, you don't have just all the time of our universe. You have small parts, some like morning or evening or some parts, because you have other things to do, and that's important to have something that doesn't bother others. That's a cool way to also to save your possibilities to you can use more of your time. That's perfect. Okay, and let's go to the last example. How you can, like, also about real life. How I also recommend that to you. How you can get time for your education if you do it at home, especially. Find time when all others are sleeping already or are sleeping yet still. Get up earlier or just find another time. I don't know exactly, but that could work very effectively because like this you also cut these time takers. Your members of your family or your colleagues or just people, your neighbors, whatever, they could steal your time because it's also their territory in this time sense. But just find time for yourself and cut it from others somehow. Find a way. That's also very useful thing. That's it for today. I hope I made less mistakes than the first talk. But anyway, I'm glad to do these videos every day for you. Subscribe to my channel. Thank you for your feedback. I've got a lot of new followers, a lot of new even people asking questions in comments. That's super cool. I'm happy about that. So see you tomorrow. Thank you.